Shit. It's Cuzzo. Shout to all my niggas locked down. We gon' get it right. Let's get it. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down. I know how it feels to wake up fucked up. The heat broke as hell, another night in the cell, the food trash. Bro in the town, send like 2 bands. Static on the tail, get your face clapped for 2 packs. Shackled on the bus, we a long way from home now. Bitch, you was loving it, answering the phone now. Keep your mind focused, cause anytime it might go down. 50 clip the ball, OGs like young and slow down. Do 4 rounds, spin the yard with like-minded bosses. Story about women in bricks, Benzes and Porsches. Be the snitch out his night, get commissary extorted. Crackers on that bullshit, I swear, so it's more shit. Look close, you can see the pain in the nigga eyes. Hit the weight shack, 5 sets, 225. Free all of the guys, whether it's 5 or it's 25. Free my little bro, broken justice gave my nigga life. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down.
Yo.
Yo.
Welcome. This is episode 9 of G1 Chronicles. You know the shit. Person I got to my right hand, before I even let him introduce himself, let me just give him his flowers. This is a real nigga I know here from a long time ago. Long time ago. A lot of history right here. This is my guy. Real nigga since day one. Fredo, my dude, my guy. Introduce yourself.
Dre, Dog, Rich King, whatever you want to call me, man. Just call me correct. You already know the shit.
Talk that shit. There we go. So, here in G1 Chronicles, we just talk about, I don't really get in niggas' cases and shit. I ain't really into all that, you know what I'm saying? But, here, we talk about the experiences and the pain and shit that we've been through while we was in that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, just as a starter, tell me a little bit about you, man. How you came up, where you from, born and raised?
I'm born and raised Jersey City, New Jersey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Came up as a youngin'. Grew up on Grant, between Bergen and Jackson.
Okay.
It was a real official spot, still is. You know what I'm saying?
Big shot was Grant Jackson.
As I grew up, when I jumped off the porch, jumped in the street, and I moved on Gifford Avenue, Gifford and Bergen. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I really earned my stripes and, you know what I mean, did my thing.
Okay. So now, how old? Speaking of jumping off the porch, how old was you when you jumped off the porch?
Officially 14.
14. Now this was out of environment, just fucking around, being outside,
Just like I say, it's just like with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just environment for sure. Number one, your environment usually tend to play a big influence on how you shape up, shape out. But definitely, it was just like when I was young. Even till now, I always had that entrepreneurial spirit. I just always knew I had to get it, and I just, where you have a lot of resources. So I grew up just watching the D-boys and what I'm saying, the gangsters and shit on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And tried to emulate them the best I could because I didn't know no other way to I used to tell my man, he used to fuck me up when I used to watch people have whole houses and cars, and I'm like,
right.
13, 14 years old, I can't fathom. I know a house costs at least 100-something at that time, $200K.
Right.
You got a brand new car. I'm just adding shit up, and I'm like, yo, I don't see no other way to get it but to do what I see, So that's basically what really got me involved in the streets and just trying to make a name for myself and make some money. Number one, make some money. I ain't really care about nothing else. I always had that mindset. I just wanted to get money and get my people situated and get them straight.
So now, you know what come along with getting money.
Of course.
The motherfucking police, you know, beefs and shit like that. What was your first encounter with handcuffs?
You know, the crazy shit is my first encounter, like I said, I jumped off the porch at 14. And then you wouldn't believe my first encounter with some cuffs was 6 days after my 18th birthday.
God damn, she had a nice little run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say like I was out.
And they waited till you was an adult.
They waited till I was an adult. I had a nice little run. I wasn't heavily active. I was selling my little, little nicks and dimes and shit like that. But yeah, it took 6 days after my 18th birthday, bro. I never forget that shit, bro.
That's crazy work.
I never forget it.
That's crazy work.
Word.
Damn. So, 18 birthdays. First time you put in handcuffs. 18 years old.
Yeah, whole 50 pack on me.
Describe when they throw you in that car and you realize like, fuck, like they got to work, they got me.
See,
fuck, like you know what I'm saying? I
still didn't give them that at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was ill because at the time I was dealing with a little female and I had just came back from the Funk Flex car show. I remember this shit like it was yesterday, bro. I came back from the Funk Flex car show. My car had started overheating or whatever. So my man took me, when he gets back, he takes me to my shorty house.
Okay.
But before I do that, I go and grab a pack because as soon as we got back to the block, it was boom. So I go to grab a pack and I'm about to try to make a couple jugs until he ready to take me. And he hit me immediately. Come on, all right, bet. So I got the pack on me in my Sucos.
Not the Suco.
Yeah, the Suco. The cargo, that. So that's how I forgot about it, that I had it on there. Fast forward to later on in the story. Shoots up to, to Shorty out, whatever. Later on that night, I had my bro come get me. God bless the dead skin. Comes get me. Now, yeah. Rest in peace, my brother. So, we just beating down in the back of the car, niggas. Me and a couple of guys. And I'm not realizing niggas is doing wild shit all in traffic. Back when we was younger, we used to play tag and stolen car, all type of shit, bro. Just doing nut shit, young adolescent shit.
Young shit.
And this was one of them times, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm in the backseat, we rolling up and we talking, and niggas are just in and out of traffic on the wrong lanes and doing all of this shit. And it made us hot, and they jumped on us, and before we could even get up out of there, they boxed us in, start pulling us out the car. I'm not remembering I even got all this yeah on me until fucking they pulled me out.
Like, oh shit.
And you know what I'm saying? Long story short, I got booked with a 50 pack on me, and that was that. But even then, I'm like, fuck, my mind is like clicking. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm like, damn, I just turned 18, nigga. Like,
just turned 18. Ain't no youth house.
Ain't no youth house. I done been in the youth house already. That was some other shit. Well, I say, you know what? Oh, I gotta get out of this show. They got bro outside the car. I'm like, listen, nigga. His name Lewis. My name Jason. I'm like, look. My man Marv's came to the spot too. By the time she gets word, we all down there because her son was in the car too. So she down there. I'm like this outside the car while the police writing a report up in front. I'm like, look, Jason Lewis. That's my name, nigga. Jason Lewis. So the police asked me, she's like, what you doing with my nephew? He like, yeah, he going. He got too much coke on him, this and the third. Can't release him to you. What's his name? She like, so Lou tapping her like, geez. She like, Jason Lewis. She like, all right. He like, all right. We're going to take him down to the juvenile, this and that and the third. I already gave him the fake age and all of that. Okay. And long story short, the shit works out for me. I go to the youth house for about 6 days, pop out. It was 9/11. This happened on, my birthday is the 3rd, 9/3. This happened 9/9. This was like a Saturday. Monday, I was supposed to go to court on 9/11.
9/11, Monday, yep.
Wakes up, everybody in the youth house, and anybody been in Hudson County youth house, You pop out, you pop the doors early in the morning. It's chaos from sun up to sundown. There's
Gladiator
adolescents in there.
Gladiator school.
My nigga, this day it was quiet as fuck. Everybody up for court, no noise. It didn't make sense to me, so I peeks out and I see everybody glued to the TV like some little niggas on the phone crying and shit. I pop out like, what the fuck is on? Brush my teeth. What's going on?
That shit had the streets fucked up for a minute.
Yeah, listen, my nigga, I was so hot that I missed.
That shit had the streets fucked
I say,
up.
what the fuck going on?
I watched that shit. I watched that shit. I watched the second plane hit. That shit.
I watched it on TV. On the L. I'm down there on the L watching that shit on the TV. I couldn't believe that shit, but the only thing went through my mind at the time, like, God damn, I know court canceled. Like, nigga,
you know court canceled for eons after that shit.
Oh my nigga, I sat there for like another week and a half just to go. You know what I mean? So I could get
shit was
released or whatever.
Shit was dust. We ain't had no radio station. We ain't had no TV.
Nothing.
We had nothing out here, bro. Phone communication was fucked up. That let you know that building had a lot of communication.
What?
A lot of shit going on.
Oh, lot.
Yes. Shit was definitely real.
Yeah, so we the first thing next to New York, so all the police was like concentrated on that. And
niggas had a field day out here after that. When that shit happened, niggas had a field day.
Niggas had a field day.
You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I also know some niggas that went up there to get work and got stuck up here.
Got stuck, yeah. I know some too.
Had to leave their work. Yeah. The ferry was the only way you was getting back to Jersey.
Yep, it was only on the ferry.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was a crazy time. That was a crazy fucking time.
Hey, that was my first, interaction with the Cubs though. But it's like a wild story because all of that shit had unfolded around that time. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was my introduction to, you know what I'm saying, being behind the wall and actually seeing the consequences and shit that come behind your actions. You know what I mean?
And that was just a couple of days that you had to do.
Yeah, just a couple of days. You know what I mean? On that, and then eventually as time went on, and I started catching more cases because I caught cases consistently after that.
It seemed like as soon as you catch a case, it's like
it just opened up the flood.
It's like all the cops know your name now. Anytime you outside, you're going to jail right there.
And not for nothing, it's ignorant, but it's like you go to jail at that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about now, but you go to jail and it's like you make it about it that shit, and it's like you come home, it's a celebration. You know what I'm saying? They give you like a little. Like
it don't give you no reason to not go back.
You feel me? It's like nothing. You know exactly what you're looking for, so you know.
It don't give you no reason not to go back.
Yeah.
I tell you this all the time, right? When I used to go see my brother in jail, my mother used to go see my brother in jail. Young as hell, going up to Annandale and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I went in these facilities, I see my brother come out, shining, big as hell. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, yo, little, like, hey, the niggas saluting me, calling, like, yo, little E was good, bro. And I'm just like, but this shit the spot.
Yeah.
All the fly females is down this motherfucker.
You looking like this shit is like
this shit is.
It's like a rite of passage.
Right, like, so it's like, you get congratulated when you come to this shit,
which is ignorant as hell. Ignorant as
fuck. But then graduate high school, you get a few handshakes, and
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Then graduate college, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we really had it fucked up mentally. Like it was really, 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 really fucked up mentally. So from that time to your next time, it was like a couple of. Well, it wasn't even that far.
No, I was only 30 days. Not even 30 days. I actually, it's like a 3-month little run. I came home. That was September, like I said. Caught another case October.
Mm-hmm.
Bailed out. Came home. Caught another case in November. And that's what structured and led to my first actual prison day.
So many cases caught.
Yeah, I caught 3 back to back
for something.
Yeah, and then eventually after I went to court, my lawyer had to basically let the judge know that first case basically was me and it was an alias, just to try to, because I had so much shit going on. Yeah, so now
pounding on you to make you seem worse.
So I went down for all 3 of those cases, and then while I was down, I had a fucking bitch ass nigga come press charges on me, a little assault case, or now fighting 4 cases. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
you gotta go to jail for something.
Yeah. I was already in prison already. I was already down, and then they just dropped that on me. So I came home from that first, but I had like a 3 with a 1 bid for those 3 cases or whatever. And basically that's 3 years over my head, and then I had to do a year stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
And once I did about much over that, and I pops out on parole, and I'm going right into trial for this assault with a deadly weapon.
Mm.
So it was like, and then my cousin had got dragged into it. He's not even in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to trial and I'm seeing how it's taking toll on him. He's coming to trial from the street. And he, you know what I mean? He's a working man, he worked for transit and all of that shit. So now I'm having guilt, like, damn, Cuddy done got in some shit because of me. I done hopped out of his car.
Right.
So I'm ready to, I'm just coming home off of that bit and I'm ready to just say, yo, listen, fuck that. Give me the 5 years y'all was offering, fuck it. Just spring him. And give me the 5. He ain't had nothing to do with it.
We get that. Right,
but they wasn't trying to hear. So we wanted to go into trial. He beat trial. I beat trial. They came back with a lesser included because they just felt like I had something they knew I was involved with in this game, and then they dropped it to a simple assault.
That was when I saw you when we was when I was fighting my shit.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was coming back exactly when I ran into you. Right. I was coming back and forth for that case.
So now, first bid, you sign a plea. You go to court. You get sentenced. You know you got to go in.
Yeah, I already know.
Right. What was that feeling like? You had to turn yourself in, or you was already down?
I had to turn myself in.
So now, because after you get sentenced, you get a couple of days outside and shit.
Yeah, I think they gave me like a month after sentence, and I had like a month to turn myself in.
And you had a kid at this point? Or
no kid.
No. All right, so
I'm 19.
Before that night before, what was your feelings that night before? Like, I never been downstate before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to go in. Like, I'm saying I'm about to start this bid. Like, how was your feelings the night before?
It was like I said, it was a little bit of like, anxiety, just because I've been to county jail and shit like that, but I never been to prison at that point.
Right.
I'm still young and dumb though, at the same time, so we gotta take that into account. I'm drinking, drugging, doing all of this shit. So my mind is not really where a normal 19-year-old mind is at. It's still ignorant and it's still like, nigga, I'm about to go down, nigga. I want to go here. I'm gonna tell you how ignorant I still was. You know what I'm saying? When I do turn myself in, the night before, whatever, let's skip around. The night before, whatever, my mind was still like, whatever, fuck it, nigga, I'm going there. I'm about to go see the bro. You know what I mean? Smoking, drinking, the regular shit that niggas do before, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. And then I actually get in and I go down, I go to craft and I go to classification and they tell me, they like, classify you to you level such and such. You go to Albert C. Wagner. It's a boot camp though. The boot camp, not actual Bordentown.
Okay.
The little boot camp they had. And I don't. You've been out craft. You know they bring you in a room.
I didn't know. I never did no sex.
Okay. Well, how it is with craft when you go to the central, like the receiver, that's what craft is, central receiver and such, whatever the fuck it is where you go before you actually go to prison. They give you your classification. So how it is, you'll come in that door, I'll sit in a seat like this, and it'll be a bunch of white faces or whatever sitting there, basically gonna tell you where you going. So they're like, yeah, you're gonna go to this, that, and the third boot camp. I said, what boot camp? I can't send me out. Yardsville, Bordentown, this, that, and the third. They're like, get out. Like, they don't even let you talk. I said, bro, I ain't trying to go to no fucking boot camp, out. Guards come get me, whatever. So I'm like, but this is just ignorant.
Take it smooth out of it. No, boot camp
is the best shit you could ever got. You know what I'm saying? Even though you probably, it's because we don't want to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to work out.
It's that discipline.
Right.
Feel that more than anything. Right. Feel that more than a gunshot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I gotta go to boot camp, motherfuckers yelling at me. I gotta basically tighten up.
That's what you hear about that shit.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I made it down there. I made it to boot camp or whatever. And then like from the rip, I just was like still ignorant and dumb. Just like not abiding by the rules. I'm in there. You gotta wear a tie. I'm on some Will Smith Fresh Prince shit. Tie over here. My cadet hat backwards. I'm always getting disciplined. Get that off there. Give me 50. You want to fucking, you want to straight nothing? Now, the fucking other case that I was telling you about pops up about 2 months into this. So now I'm going back and forth to court. But between going to court, you had to go and stop at Bordentown, which is a gladiator school, where everybody could get, you know what I'm saying? I'm down there. I'm fucking with niggas from the hood. But I'm going to court, mind you, once a month. So I'm getting a break from this boot camp shit. I'm coming back smelling like Black and Miles, weed, everything.
Right, okay.
And they seeing this shit, and they like, it's making them tighter, so they fucking with me even more. They making me, you know what I'm saying? So
you digging a hole for yourself every time you leave out that bitch.
yeah, so after like my fourth, fifth court trip,
Okay.
I come back, had this dickhead D.L. Muhammad. And like, you think this shit a game? You motherfucking want to keep going down there? You think I'm like, man, fuck out of here, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get you the fuck out of here. Hey, nigga, that's what happened, nigga. I fucked up and did one dumb. I don't even remember what it was. Like what straw broke the camel back.
Mm-hmm.
But they booted me the fuck out of there
so
and left me down ball test. So now I'm down ball. This is how I find out though. I goes to court, nigga. It's like a bad breakup.
Back,
my nigga, yeah.
Fuck the bus that. Fuck the bus that.
I'm down the lane. I'm fucking with JV and the guys and shit. I'm like, yo, who the fuck ain't nobody? It's a week. They don't play. They come get you the very next day you come back from
right.
Week. I'm like, but I'm not tripping though. I'm still like,
if anybody tell you that you wasn't
but my nigga, I am tripping because I got about 6-7 months in this fuck ass boot camp already, and I only got to do like 3 more to go home. So I'm like, nigga, I don't need mine.
So the boot camp sick time off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of doing a year, I'd have been doing 9 months, and I'd have went home and been cool.
Came home in shape.
Right.
Focus. Right.
Yeah. So I had about 6-7 months in, bro. And I had went to court that last term, and them niggas like, yeah, fuck that nigga.
Leave him. He like Boy Town, leave him there.
He let me down there.
So now you want a regular job. Would you have rather been inside the boot camp?
No. At that time, no. I'm telling you, I was just street. Bro, this is what I tell niggas, right? Not to just jump around, right? I done did a state bid, and I done did a federal bid, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The shit that I'm so happy that I went through in the feds is, right? You got a lot of people in there that's really dying to get out. Really dying to get out. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more mature. Yeah, I seen more people die in the feds by violence than in the state. Hands down.
Hands down.
But it's so much respect and
in the feds.
And what that leads to is on your way home, you're not on this. No. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Because in a state, right? When you in that state, bro, it's straight ignorant. It's you got niggas. It's not no different states.
It's everybody from the town.
It's everybody from the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you in the state, it's not niggas from all different states. It's only for niggas from your state. You know what I'm saying? You got Trenton, Jersey City, North. Everybody.
Bunch of Jersey motherfuckers.
So it stays ignorant, bro. Everybody on some town shit or gang shit, and it's always going the fuck down, like over anything. It's not really no law. There's no bylaws in the state. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that niggas just don't violate.
So now, like the feds is like shot callers in there.
So yeah, in the feds you got shit like you got shot callers for each car. You know what I'm saying? It's just and it's a little bit more structured because one of your own homies will put a knife in you for doing some dumb shit that could potentially crash the whole car right. So that's the difference. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I seen a lot of people dying over shit, but it was always over shit 9 times out of 10 that took steps to get there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like
because it's a respectable place.
I'm gonna tell you how ill it is. You know, Mita from Lexington and shit. My God, shout out to Mita. But that's the first thing. That's the first thing I seen when I touched the compound. The nigga, it's crazy because I left him down Bordentown.
Right.
I go home.
Just see him in the fence.
And then I see him in the fence. But I'm not even expecting to see him there. I had the social surrender. I comes in, he put me on the 10. And I'm looking around just. And mind you, I didn't see this nigga in years. I left him probably like 6-7 years prior.
Oh, shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I yeah. Nigga right there. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I nigga meet up, but. I'm only saying that because I remember, you know, he was just showing me the ropes of this shit and how the shit worked and how it's different from. And I never forget. I always he used to trip me out. Like I'd be walking on the compound and a nigga would be 20, 30 feet from me, and before the nigga could get any close, nigga be like, "Yo, pardon me, excuse me." Far up.
Nigga put his hand up.
Yeah, I'm talking about literally uncomfortably far, my nigga, to where as though, like, after like the 4th, 5th time, I'm like, yo, why the fuck do niggas keep doing this shit? It fucked me up. And bro was telling me, like, listen, niggas do that because it get real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, to avoid niggas crashing out over a potential something that could have been, we got, I'm gonna show you the respect from here. You're gonna know if you thought I was looking at you crazy from over here 30 feet.
I wasn't, bro.
By me saying pardon me, excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he's intentional.
It's just a respect thing. And it fucked me up, but I'm like, yo, that's, you know what I'm saying?
That's different.
But I had it also helped me understand where I was at.
Let you understand where you at, and you gotta respect niggas from different states.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of niggas never left their city before. So now you get to the feds, and you might think Wyoming, just because you never been there, you think it's just full of cow towns and buffaloes, nigga. Nah, it's killers out there. There's niggas out there that you know what I'm saying, push some shit, bro. He the nigga in his town, but because he got a perm and a shag in the back, we like, what the fuck? But nah, it's a big world out here, and it's gangsters everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the biggest thing the feds helped me understand. Like I said, I didn't do no fucking state time, but I traveled. I was a traveler before I got locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was down south. I was in Virginia. I've seen, you know what I'm saying, how other states give it up, but to be locked up in Kansas and Maryland, the DC niggas.
You went deeper than me.
I went
on that federal level. You took a little toll.
I started off in Fort Dix though.
Remember I was calling you. I was calling you. I was on a bracelet or whatever.
Like
you telling me.
One thing about it, we stayed in tune. We stayed in communication the whole fucking time we was down. You know what I mean? Whether it was email or sending a letter through, whatever. Like that's definitely something that me and you make sure that we fucking did. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I started off in Fort Dix. Got into some shit there, go to Maryland, and then, nah, you going to Kansas. What the fuck? But it was actually, like, respectable as fuck. Chicago niggas, Minnesota niggas, Cali niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Samoans. You meeting fucking niggas from Alaska. Bloods and Crips from Alaska.
That shit'll turn you to, listen, that shit will make you either a humble, respectable citizen when you come out, or it's gonna turn you the fuck up. One or the other. There's no in between.
They say when you can tell when a nigga come home from the feds versus he comes from the state, his mind be more like, mind be more calm. Plus, when you seeing niggas with 900 years, 730,000 months, you know what I'm saying, 652,000 months, we like, wait a minute, 12 divided by 6,000. Hold on, you trying to do the math? Like, wait, 12? Wait, what the fuck?
My first day in, bro. My first day going when I went in the Fed, they put me in the dorms, and I goes inside, find my bunk, putting my shit up there, and you know, like I said, the structure in the Fed. So it's like, you from Jersey, you from DC, you from wherever you from, when you touch, it's gonna be already announced. Yo, where you from? Yo, Slim from what? Over here. Hey, yo, bro. Niggas know your number. Just off your number.
Before you even got
that laundry room. The laundry list.
You ain't even get there yet.
Niggas already know you coming. So you can't even hide nothing, my nigga. If you hide for you, if niggas looking for you, you hide. There's no getting around that, my nigga.
Niggas printing that shit out, giving it the car. Yo, you got 2 050s on here. Niggas like,
all right.
Niggas want you to be fucked up. We want you to be fucked up so we can hurt you.
The niggas on bullshit.
Niggas on bullshit.
So I goes in a dorm or whatever. So old head nigga approached me. He like, yo, what's good? From North, third. I'm like, yeah, we chop it up. I give him my spill or whatever. So now he like, you know what I mean? We building, give me a Walkman or whatever. This and that and the third. No, I came in with my paperwork. I already knew the deal. So I ain't have to. It wasn't a thing to where as though niggas like gotta wait till your shit drop to fill you out. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just play you from a little distance until your paperwork drop. I was already stamped because I already knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? I came in with my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So he checked my shit out or whatever, gave me a Walkman, give me a little care package or whatever. But I never forget this nigga. He was like, they was tripping over the fact that I turned myself in. You know what I'm saying? I had to put down. Like, niggas, right. Like, nigga, what? And that really was some of the hard. That's like the hardest shit I ever had to do, bro. It was times like
you had to turn yourself
into a 10-year bid.
On a 10-year bid. I need to know your mindset as you walk, as you pulled up to the gym. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't got that in me.
Yeah, well,
I'm going.
You do. No, you do it. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Cause nigga, I was the same. I told you, ignorant as fuck. So that's what fucked with me the most doing that. during that time.
Okay.
Because I also was on a bracelet for 2 years leading up to me even have to turn myself in.
Okay.
2 years on a bracelet. So you gotta think, like, I'm a nigga that think for other people, right? So I'm on a bracelet for 2 years. I'm one of the first young niggas from our hood that went federal. Like, just on not on a RICO level, on an individual basis.
Individual by yourself.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Me and Dink was fighting our shit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is new for niggas. Niggas talk, niggas don't know how this shit work. I don't even know how this shit work. You know what I'm saying? I got a state lawyer. I don't know that having a top state lawyer don't mean a fucking thing when you fight a federal case. I don't know none of this shit.
If he don't got jurisdiction,
you get what I'm saying?
Nothing, right?
And he told me this. That's why I respected him, and I still went through with him. I had Dennis McAlevey. Shout out to Dennis. But motherfucking, he told me, he said, listen, I fought the feds a few times. It's really hard to beat them, and I'm not gonna sit here and just tell you like this case is beatable like that. But I will fight for you. So you know what I mean? Like, I still was young and ignorant, and I felt like I could fight the Fed because I just beat a trial in the state. I just told you I just beat that trial, and I had another case. I beat 2 trials basically in like 3 months. I was just dragging my nuts. Like, yeah. All
right, so let me ask you this. You walked into a 10.
Oh, yeah, let me get back to that. I didn't tell you why.
What was your plea?
My plea was 7. When I came in, when I first had when they first brought me into the office or whatever, and we discussed the plea, it was 7 years. I'm like, nigga, I'm young and ignorant. Used to the state.
It's just state.
Most of the nigga gonna get for a grip is 5 years type shit. Like, on a plea?
Right.
You gonna offer me 7 and I gotta do 85? Like, nigga, no.
5.5, 6
I'm like, no.
Right.
And that was just strictly it. I'm talking about dumb as fuck. I had no knowledge of the law, bro. But that's, you know what I mean? That's what made me now. But it is, looking back in hindsight, niggas was so stupid, bro. It's ignorant.
Plea for 7, blue trial, got 10. For a fucking pistol.
Yeah, for a sword or shotgun.
Maybe the fact that it was sold down, that's what made it a federal.
Yeah, I got enhancements.
Now I didn't really know nothing about that until I got in there too and seen, you know what I mean, how crazy it can get with enhancements. 5 years for having a gun, 7 years for brandishing a gun, 10 years for shooting a gun, for slowing down, bulletproof vest, all type of shit to get niggas enhancements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all of that add on time.
You know, you don't find that shit out till you get up in that motherfucker and you like, yeah, wait, hold on. I just saw it down. I was like, hold on, hey, I put that shit.
I got it like that.
The fuck? So yeah, walking into a 10-year bid, like I ain't gonna hold. I know that took a lot. You know what I'm saying? I still know the wear and tear with the family. You know what I'm saying? Mental and everything. I know you went through some shit and did that. Yeah. So now you in there.
Nah, you can't leave the part out, bro. Because that was the most hardest part.
Talk to me.
Walking in, turning myself in. I'm not gonna skip past that.
Who was in the car with you?
Me, my mother, my sister, and my older sister and her wife. They came down. They drove down and met me. You know what I mean? Okay. But yeah, I got all that shit documented, bro. I got a lot of documentation from that night. Like, it was epic, though.
How many times did you hug your mother before you walked away from her to that motherfucker? Yeah?
Countless, bro.
I know you turned around, hug again, turned around, hug again, turned around. God damn it!
And I was like, but I was like, kind of like trying to prepare myself to just, you know what I mean, not even be on that. Like, you know what I mean? It was, of course, it was like a love fest, bro. It was like, you know what I mean? But I had to really prepare myself to walk in the doors, and you ain't walking in that shit like, you know what I mean? Like,
can't do that.
So I was just trying to stay strong for them because I know how my mom's is. You know what I'm saying? My mom, that's my rock. You feel me? Like, we grew up almost like,
big shout to mom.
My mom is 16 when she got pregnant with me. So we kind of came up like, I was the little boy. You looking at my mother for?
Your mom's a trooper.
Yeah, I love her.
Word. Big shout to mom.
I love my mom. Yeah, that's my everything, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Through everything. She always been and be going hard. She used to, when I was locked up, she used to ride through my hood, bro. Anybody will tell you this, bro. Anybody will tell you. Ride through my hood, roll windows down and play my CD, ride past. And niggas like, Mama ho! That's the mom I got. You feel what I'm saying?
So, like, yeah, I fuck with your mom. Your mom's always been real, bro.
Always, bro.
Always been real, bro.
But
I respect how you fuck with my moms too.
Yeah, you know, y'all love your mom like my moms, right?
I had a lot of love for my moms, bro.
It was just like, You know what I mean? Any of my homeboys' moms is like that. You know what I mean? It's like any of my homeboys that don't have their mother, I share my mother with. You know what I'm saying? Because my mother like that. She meets you, she feel like
she fuck with you. Yeah.
To the point where I gotta tell her shit like, "Ma, it's not that. I just know this nigga." And, but because she really start extending her. And that's not always a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't deserve that. You know what I mean? So she just like that. She'll take on that role. She'll know your birthday. She'll like, yeah, happy birthday. Call today, happy birthday.
So I could imagine the emotional roller coaster she was on, watching my son walk in this motherfucker on a 10-year, on a 10-year situation. You know what I'm saying?
I could just imagine myself. I still, you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't imagine that.
She don't play about it.
She don't play about you,
none of kids. But
she don't play about you. Your mom's official, right? Like she wanted a different mothers. They were like, and we was able to come up with good mothers. It's not a lot of good parents out here. No. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of kids out here was raised in a fucked up situation. You know what I'm saying? And to come up, so me not having my mother and not having no kids, that was two major stresses I had while I was in there. Right. So you having your mom and a child out there, I know that was. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, my first child. Like I ain't get to. It's shit that I missed. You know what I mean? That I didn't get to do with her. That you know, unfortunately, you can't get that time back. So from going there, she's 1 and then coming home at 9. That's different. You know what I mean? That could take a toll on a kid. So, you know, you got to live with that too. But, you know, you got to just do the best you can do from here on out. You know what I mean? You can't change with the past, you know what I mean? But that definitely was an extra added stress.
What was one of the wildest things you've seen in the feds that had you like, yo, what the fuck?
I seen a lot of fucking wild
some wild shit.
Wild shit, bro.
That had you like, hey, yo, hold up. Like, wait a fucking minute. Like, yo, I gotta get the fuck out. I gotta get the fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah, well, I know my top. This gotta be number 1.
Okay.
And where we was at, with the whole federal system, they play dirty, right? So it's like, I really think it's a nigga sitting back, which is the warden, who sit back and just like got a chessboard and put every gang as a piece on the board. Every gang that's on his compound, from the biggest gangs to the smallest gangs to the town to the state, and just put them shits against it. Yo, the shit is wicked what these niggas do, right? So these niggas had they always do this, but this particular time they got Mexican gangs in the shoe. Or, you know what I mean, a whole bunch of motherfuckers locked up in the shoe or whatever. So, but they might have the whole gang, because they'll come and get your whole gang. That shit pop up, they come and get everybody.
Whoever got that shit,
it don't matter. If you label, you list it, and niggas popped up over there, and this shit got crazy, they come to get all of y'all and put y'all in the shoe. So, this particular time, they took some Mexicans out of the shoe who has a long lasting beef with some Mexicans on the compound.
Okay.
Right? So they do shit like this and they'll sit back and they'll just be in the cut with the little pellet bean guns, just waiting to see what happened, and niggas already know they on them, so it's cooking, but it ain't gonna cook right now type shit.
Right.
They put these niggas out. These niggas start getting knives together. 2-3 days go past, the whole compound on tilt because everybody know what's just happened. It's clear as day in everybody's face. Bro, I work in the kitchen. So I used to go in the kitchen probably like 4 in the morning, 4, you know what I mean? 4 something, whatever the fuck time you could come get us. At this particular day, coming out, you know, it's still dark outside at that time, you know what I mean? So we hit the compound was like a college compound. You ain't see inmates on that shit, you would think that shit was a college compound.
Straight college.
Until the goons come running out.
Straight college. Grass all cut.
Grass all cut, neat, nice little paths. So we coming out, and the way I'm saying, I'm giving you the visual so you can walk with me, like, each unit it's side by side, the individual units. So it's like, just think like a college campus. You got this dorm, that dorm, that dorm, like that. So I'm at the top. I'm in GB. That's the top. That's the unit on the top of the hill, right next to the mess hall. So I comes out, and when I come out, you got some of the Mexican niggas in front of my unit. Niggas got on masks. Like, that shit that's a violation in the spot. Like, police walk past, you got on masks, niggas gonna be on you. Like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. So it just alerts you. You like, what the fuck going on? So I see the two, but I'm like, these niggas always, they don't give a fuck anyway. So masks ain't really alert me yet. So I look down the hill, I see 2 Mexicans on the unit down the hill. The day lights is on, but the other lights is not as bright on the other unit. But I do know there's people out there. Still, so they do shit like that. They going to get their homies.
Right.
Still, but I'm on point. Makes it to the mess hall, my nigga. As soon as I get inside the motherfucker, you just see a nigga grab a tray, throw the shit in the air. Soon as the motherfucking tray hit that ground, brother, it's like a movie, but this shit hit the ground. Bow! Hey, so now everybody like, yo. But that was the set off. That was the cue. That was the cue to get busy. Bro, niggas just got up and just started hawking. Yo, bro, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It was so orchestrated, my nigga. We ain't know this shit till later, right? Now, remember what I told you about when I walked out of the unit, how it looked, right? How it looked. All right, boom. We in the mess hall now. Niggas getting busy. We trying to everybody. You got everybody like niggas when shit get active like that. Everybody from different towns and shit. Everybody just form a little circle. Whatever they gonna do, get tight and just keep. You know what I mean? Hold each other down, type shit. So we got all Jersey niggas. It's like, yo, over here, we over by the table. Yo, all right, bro. We couldn't even make it to the table, bro. Niggas slipping on blood. So much blood on the floor. Niggas is falling and slipping on blood, bro. I kid you not, bro. If I'm lying, I'm fucking dying, bro. 2 of these Mexican niggas I used to fuck with. One of the niggas was my bunkie. When I told you I came in and I had to go in the dorm. This had never happened no other time, but I had a Mexican bunkie. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't happen. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But we was in the dorm and he was on his way out. You get what I'm saying?
Ain't really much you can do there.
He just came out the shoe. So they put him in there. He was only gonna be in there for week or 2, whatever. Right. So I'm saying all that to say this. The nigga Smiley, that was my man. He was about to leave. I just bought his little photo album off him and everything. Cause you know what I mean? Niggas about to go, nigga. I need that. I'm about to have pictures for the photo album. That's how short he was. I'm saying that jail niggas, that's the putting into perspective how short this nigga was.
He go home a couple days.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He had a couple weeks. So him and there's another nigga, Rambo. He had the bald head, tattoos all over his shit, tattoos all over his stomach. You know what I mean? He walk around with shirt out. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas was cool though. They fuck with blacks. These some of the northern.
So wait, these is the Northaniel.
Yeah, Northaniel.
Right.
They fuck with the blacks or whatever. Yeah.
So
I was fucking with them niggas. My little town interacting with them niggas, bro. I was fucking with them niggas. Alright, you know what I'm saying? So, but I knew Smiley's story because he was my bunkie.
Okay.
So I'm saying all that to say this. So now Smiley getting busy over there. He on this side where I told you we falling all over the blood and all that. The nigga Rambo, I'm telling you, he used to have his stomach out. He on top of a nigga, bro. Bro, when I tell you he getting busy, he's poking this nigga all in his neck. Yo, shit is like a movie, but I never seen no shit like this ever in a state, my nigga.
So the Northerners against the Serranos?
Exactly.
Okay.
They brought the Serranos out. The Northaniels had the compound already.
Okay, they wasn't supposed to do that.
They did it purposely, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They wasn't supposed to do that, right? So
motherfucking, he getting busy on the ITI nigga. That's my boss that I work for in the kitchen. He, they don't have nothing. They don't have no guns, no baton, no mace, nothing. He runs up on the nigga. Stop! That's enough. He's fucking dead. The nigga pulled the knife out the nigga neck. I swear to God, bro, on some movie shit, and looked at this nigga and told him, "Mind your business, Holmes, or this could be for you." Yo, and went back to eating. I said, yo, I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. I have to get, like, I never seen no shit like that. Just like
that was it.
It was different, bro. You see niggas.
How long you had in?
I probably at that time I had some time. I probably had like 2 years in.
Mm. Yeah, that's different. That's different. The Mexicans give it up.
No, they don't play, bro. Listen.
Texas syndicates, the
Fuck
Turbo
all that shit,
Blast.
bro. No
Like,
bullshit, bro. Them niggas they get the busiest, bro. I never seen niggas like that's just ruthless.
no,
Like
it's
that.
different.
They just
They
ruthless.
different.
Because you know why? And they let them knives and shit like that. It's a different type of shit to anybody can shoot a motherfucker.
It's different savage.
But like when you could just do that, it's just like and do shit like that. Like that was like a movie, my nigga. The nigga stopped from mids and poking this nigga in his neck. Stop mid busyness.
It be on
and told this nigga, this could be for you.
It be on site with them niggas.
They don't play, bro.
Site.
You know that.
They go on site, on commando.
As soon as you get off that bus, they come, they'll strip you down in front of the police. They strip them back. They strip them down, butt naked in front of the police, looking for their tattoos in front of the police.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, this one I was like, yo, you feel me? I don't want to really be around this every day. I gotta wake up every morning, early in the morning when the doors pop.
That's when they got real for you. Like, yo.
Yeah, that's when I really said. I had like 2 years in. I'm like,
I don't do this shit every day.
Like every day, I'm like, yeah. Now it's like, it's not like a thing to where you like, fuck, like what I got myself into. It's a thing to where it's those like, maybe I do got like a maturing moment. Like, nigga, this you want to be around this shit all day? This what you want to do all day? Like,
hell no. So what point of it in your bed where you was like, all right, I know I'm going home to get this business going, get this money the right way.
That I could tell you when. See, I had started working I started being able to like stack a little money and put money away while I was in there, like around like 2011. So I probably had like three years in.
Okay.
After like 3-4 years in, now it's like now my bed getting even more comfortable. I'm stacking money. I ain't really got to call home for too much.
Mm-hmm.
I could send a little bit of money home. I'm cool.
You moving,
and
right?
Putting money up though.
Right.
Living off the land and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I sell food in there. Like I'm the number one commodity next to drugs.
Yeah, onions and peppers.
Yeah. I got all of that.
I got what you need.
Yeah, straight up. I'm just keeping it a buck. You feel what I'm saying?
You get you a good kitchen job. You straight.
Right. So it was like now, and I started being around different people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that knew more than I knew. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my cellies introduced me to The Secret. You ever heard of the book, The Secret?
The Secret? No, I think I came across
that one. That book can change your life.
I came across that one. I read
by Rhonda Byrne, you heard?
I got
The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I'm telling anybody that's watching this shit, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Read that book, it'll change your life. Everybody is in there with their little excerpts from Donald Trump to Oprah Winfrey. Everybody in there. It's not even like some book like that this big. The book is this big, my nigga, and it'll change your life. Ask anybody. I've introduced a lot of people to this book, and they'll tell you.
The Secret.
The Secret. That's free game right there. If I can tell you anything.
I'm gonna check that out.
So I read that, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of what you're gonna get out of The Secret. The Secret basically is just it teach you how to talk that shit and manifest it, and you know what I'm saying, and work on your affirmation.
What you put in?
But it's the basics of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It gets way deeper. But that book alone, for you to just read that book. And it's like this, and it's not a book to where it's those like you must follow the what's the name and the hustle name and the hustle name. It's a book that got excerpts from different successful people that all think this way of thinking. There's like everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about from you name it. You know what I mean? They all got little excerpts in it, so just fuck with that. Check it out. You know what I mean?
So now, did you took any like vocational educational classes? What you was in there? Like, let's say they have the open week. Like,
yeah, they had a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take none of that. And the reason why is because, like I said, I was just on that hustle. I just was like, I had a lane, and
that was it.
And that was it. I doing that would have, you know what I mean, would have meant I had to stop doing what I was doing, and that would have fucked my whole lane up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just knew that I already knew what I wanted to do anyway. So I said, I don't have to really do that. class that I was mad I didn't take that I wanted to take was floor care. I took a little basic one, but they had another one to where I could be out here doing like the epoxy floors and all that shit. I still want to learn how to do that. Okay. That's fire. I just like the artist in me touch. I like to do shit.
So now, working in the kitchen, how would you describe the quality of the food in there?
I'm a vegetarian right now, man. Need I say more?
You just say more. You ain't gotta say nothing else.
I'm straight vegetarian. I don't eat no meat. I don't trust none of them shit. I'm gonna tell you like this. What fucked me up was when I went to jail. When I went to jail the last time, bro, I was still eating pork, bro. I had to remind myself, like, damn, all the way up to like, oh wait, I was eating pork chops. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, yeah, I was living crazy. Yeah. But when I went in there, I stopped. Right. And then 2 years later, I said I was gonna stop eating. I stopped eating beef. Okay. I just stopped eating red meat. Like, you know what I mean? I was still eating chicken and shit. So by like 2010, after I started working in the kitchen in 2011. So I would say like 2012, I stopped eating red meat. Okay. Like a year later. Yeah, the meat, we used to get the big paws, the slabs of the meat for the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Bro, the shit. One time I had to get a box of that shit and bring it out. Bro, the date on the motherfucker said sell by 2010. Nigga, it was 2012. It was already 2 years old. And it was in our freezer. Who knows how long that shit was going to be in there. And the shit had green swirls on the shit. So I'm like, yo, this what the fuck they be giving motherfuckers? Green swirl. I said, nah, fuck that. And then I was working in there, so I was eating all the OTO food. So you was getting the real food. Yeah. So real shit. I was able. It was a little easier for me to like say fuck. I'm not eating fuck child. Right, I ain't going to job. Right. But yeah, so the quality of food is horrible, bro. The shit that they get to the inmates, bro, is fucked up. Eat no matter where you go. But you can't really complain. You're in prison. Had a lot of cancer cases in there. That food. A lot of diabetes. I remember one time I was it was lunch, chicken day on Friday. And, they'd be having people come in, standing in the main line, shit, outside guests. And I walked past this lady, she looked at my tray, and she was like, my God. And I'm like, what that mean? She was like, chicken ain't that big on the street. Bro, this shit was like, chicken was like this fucking, bro, this shit was like this fucking big, bro. Yeah, the big dumbass chicken. And she like, chicken don't look like this. Like, what you like, oh my God. And like, yeah, they giving us some bullshit in here. You know what I'm saying? So bullshit. Actually, this next question. Mm-hmm. You had a shorty with you while you was doing that bid, or you was? I mean, I ain't have no female. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you rather do a bid with a female, or would you rather? I had. Don't get it wrong. I had a lot of females that was holding me down. Of course, right. But I didn't have like. See, my mind state is, nigga, like, if you go into that shit thinking that you got a girl, like, or a woman, you a nut ass nigga. Like, if you didn't do 10 years on the street with a chick, right? 10 years. And you think you about to get 10 years out of a chick behind the wall, don't get me wrong. Here and there, you gonna have some chicks that's gonna ride out, but it's still riding out is a difference in with being somebody's girl. You know what I'm saying? Basically, right. Like, right. You can ride it out, hold somebody down, send them some letters, but you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna do things. So why even trick yourself into thinking that y'all are that? Because you hear niggas on the phone. You get what I'm saying? So you hear niggas riffing and arguing, doing all that goofy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was my mentality, bro. There's no way I could maintain a relationship and think it's gonna be like, it's gonna turn out good at the end of everything if we starting this shit lying like. You know what I mean? Like, we really is. We need a homegirl. So I had homegirls, right? Homegirls coming in, sending you pictures, and especially when if you some poop nigga keep needing money, that's another thing too. You know what I'm saying? Keep coming home for money, or you gambling, fucking up money type shit, getting high and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the fact that, niggas got their own way, their own movement, it helps. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It helps. It definitely helps. Because that's what probably really that's the reason why my girlfriend, my baby mother at the time, I just cut it. I'm like, yo, I'm not. We ain't together. Like we can't do this. Like
can't do it.
I can't even be stingy like that anyway.
Right.
But how I look, right? Expecting you not to have no.
Because I'm in.
So I ain't about to be in here miserable thinking about what you doing, or you know what I mean, or trying to stress myself. This is a whole new world. This my world now.
It's my world now.
I gotta be focused on this all day. If I'm gonna make it out, there's a lot of niggas I was in there with and socialized with that died in that motherfucker.
Right.
Like real shit.
Right.
So if you sitting there focusing on you on some weak shit, just crying about a girl and worry about who she dealing with.
Niggas be more want to get home to the girl than to the kid.
Which is nuts to me.
It's crazy. Crazy. So how you feel about these rats out here?
Bro.
And I know in the feds you done seen some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. It's disgusting, bro. It's the reason why I can't like meet new people, just deal with new people. I'm not into anything anyway, but it's just the fact that I don't know what the fuck you into. Nigga, you could have niggas on your ass because you told on the motherfucker over here and ran over here, and now you dealing with this one, and just because I fuck with him, I'm letting you be around here and there, and now somebody come around and catch you lagging and shoot this whole shit. Like, it's just crazy. You gotta think like that.
It can get like that. You never know who watching them lives and watching them stories.
Yeah, and you be a casualty of somebody else shit. Fuck. So it's so disgusting, bro. Like, you don't know who the fuck is who. Anyway, like, it's just based on morals. I don't give a fuck if you doing shit or you not. Nigga, I would never want to be around a motherfucker that don't even have that much dignity in himself, that much pride in himself to keep his name clean.
Keep his name clean. Right.
Nigga, since you was a kid, you was taught to mind your motherfucking business.
Exactly.
And people is like, when your morals are that low, nigga, I don't want to be around you at all, nigga. Like, fuck if I'm in the streets anymore or out this, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around a motherfucker like that because you're a piece of shit. You'll do anything, nigga. You're a fucking snake. You'll kill. You'll do anything. You probably rape a little, and somebody is gonna keep money. Like, you ain't no morals.
You ain't got no backbone.
Exactly. So you'll do anything.
You'll do anything. And that's
a dangerous motherfucker.
A rat don't got no bones, bro. Slide through any
hole.
Slide through any fucking hole you can fit through. And that's real. Like God designed that animal for that purpose, nigga. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? So now let me ask you this question. What would Jason now say to Jason 18 when he caught that first?
That first joint?
That first game.
Go get your CD out, nigga.
Talk to him.
In 2001. You know. What they was making back then,
Nigga, Pops. Bro, we could have...
Millionaires, my nigga.
We'd have been sitting...
I would have said some shit like that to him because I know Jason back then it wouldn't have been beat to do nothing else. I'd have been like, nigga, go get your CDL. You love to drive anyway.
That truck driving money good. That
shit was hella good. It's still good right now, but I'm talking about back then. It was crazy.
Back then, nigga, and Pops has been trying to influence us to go get our joints. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, yo.
That's definitely something Big Eric would have said. Little Eric right now, nigga, go drive, nigga. You driving ass, nigga. You doing donuts in the middle of the fucking street. Go do that shit professionally, nigga. Go hit that road for a couple years. Come back, buy you some trucks, and put your homies on.
I told that nigga, go get some Apple stock.
You hear me? Talk to him. So now, you got a lot of good things going on for yourself right now. You're an entrepreneur, you drive. What are like some of your motivations and like, you know, things you had to do to get your situations going? Like, you know, for some men that's coming home and want to start a business and don't know how, or think that you need a bunch of fucking money to do some shit. Like, what would you tell them?
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's you don't need a bunch of money. All you really need to do is just work. Whatever you say you want to do, immediately take a step towards that. Like, I'm talking about if you could do it right there in that second, that was like one of the best runs of my life. Like when I was just like, that's when I started my first business, my cleaner company. I'm like, man, fuck that, I'm doing something. Cleaner business is $1 billion industry, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Billions of dollars going to probably trillions right now. Everybody needs their shit clean. Nobody can operate without a clean environment.
Yes, sir.
Any business establishment, everybody has to, and somebody has to clean the shit. So all you have to do is make yourself available. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing that shit on a smaller scale. I just can't. I say, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna start a cleaning company. I had one of my homeboys that was doing it. He gave me a little bit of walkthrough, like, you know what I mean, as far as like how you could get little contracts or whatever. I was doing Dollar Trees, Lowe's, all types of shit. I was only doing commercial shit.
I seen you moving.
And it was just me.
Every 2 weeks, nigga, you had this nigga doing cars, clean this thing. You got this the fuck.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
And not stopping. You came home running, my nigga.
Yeah. And that was my thing when I always said that shit. I was like, when I had went in, I said, yo, watch when I come home. I'm like, my feet gonna be fucking moving in my sleep. I used to always say that shit, and it felt like it was. Like, a lot of people would be like, yo, you doing, you know what I mean? I see you doing that, but I really didn't realize, like, to the extent that people seen, you know what I mean? I'm like, to me, I really was just at the bottom level. I'm just trying to get my shit popping, be an entrepreneur, and not have to work for nobody. But that shit was motivating to a lot of my peers, you know what I mean? And I didn't really understand, like, because just with the strength of the just get up and do it type of aspect, you know what I mean? Not so much of what I was doing is just like, all right, well, he could do it, you know what I mean? He just did that shit real quick in front of my eyes. Like, you know what I mean? I know I could do it, like, type shit.
Listen, like I told you, bro, like, you've been a motivation to me in so many ways, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even when I first moved on Gifford, bro, like, you know what I mean? Took a nigga in, open arms, you, Dion, John, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas always show me hella love, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when you was having your situation, I'm like, damn, yo, like, I was hoping to get into a spot with you, like, yo, I wish I could fucking get my brother, like, you know what I mean? I've been in this motherfucker, I know how this shit work, you know, my hands was reaching, I was able to get some shit done, and, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of guys that came to my gym knew you know what I'm saying, and, yo, bro, I fuck with Joe's a good nigga. I said, bro, that's my guy. I mean, rest in peace, O.
Yeah,
you know
that's crazy.
Rest in peace to my guy. You know what I mean, Tory, Tory, he doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, people think this fan shit is big. It's not. It's really not. Like, it's really small, and whatever you do will follow you. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, it will follow you.
That's what I like about it.
You. That's
what I like about it, because there's accountability in it.
Right.
You can't duck what you know what I mean? Your name is your name.
You're not getting out of it. I done seen niggas solid on their Fed case, but told on their state case.
Yeah.
And the nigga in there found out. Yep. Come there. Okay. Call a meeting.
Yep.
Call a meeting. I got something.
Yep.
This nigga right here told on, or this nigga pedophile. Like, it's so much shit. You know what I'm saying? And we out here, my nigga. You know what I mean? We doing our thing. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Dope seeing you get married. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, seeing my nigga get married. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like, I mean, like, hella motivation that you put down. I want you to know, like, you really one of them niggas that, you know what I mean, give a person an example, something to look at. And say there's no excuses. There's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas out here getting to it every day. Niggas tell me that, and I want to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Like, I mean, from one nigga to the next. Like, you always got my back. Like, you know this shit. I always got yours, vice versa. You know what I mean? There's a lot of men that we outlived. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't make it up until this point, and there's a lot of people watching this that's going to go through federal cases, might have a case on them right now.
Yeah, well.
You know what I mean? So what advice would you give to niggas in the street right now throwing rocks at the penitentiary?
The same shit I tell everybody, like, that I see throwing rocks. 1 + 1 = 2. That's it. And with the feds, they laws. See, that was one of the things that I wish I was, I mean, more educated on too, because like I said, I was young and dumb. But if I was more educated, like I went to play with the trial, because I knew better. Mm-hmm. And then 2, it's just what I could have just maneuvered my situation better and just, you know what I mean, did myself some justice and through some more time I could have had in my 20s or whatever, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't regret nothing, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, when you look in hindsight, you can just see more clear. So if I could tell somebody, I would say, you know what I mean, learn the law. If you out in the street, you know what I mean, I don't advise that shit, you know what I mean, whatever, to each his own. But if you playing, at least know the rules of the games that you play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that go back to the 1 + 1 = 2, because the federal law is no gray area. It's just black and white, my nigga. If you got this amount of charges, that's gonna put you at this level, and if the severity of this, that, and third, gonna put you in this category.
Mhm.
So that plus that equals your sentence,
Relevant
and that's just it. I ain't like I didn't know. I didn't know those first three cases that I caught when I was 18, September, October, November. I didn't know that all of those was gonna be 3 points apiece.
Even traffic charges.
You feel me?
Pleading guilty in traffic court.
Yeah,
Three guilties in traffic court is a felony.
So you got to know the game you playing, because then you at least have to give yourself some type of leeway, some type of space, because they get you and they get you with it. You know what I mean? And your shit looking fucked up. Your points is all over here, and this, that, and the third. It could be for a charge that's not even that severe. My nigga, they gonna have you up here, and you gonna get a 30 just because of your history.
And niggas,
you know what I mean?
And niggas getting fucked up. It's like you're here. 3 niggas caught a case. 1 nigga got 30 years. 1 nigga got 8 years. 1 nigga got 4 years. And you'll say the 2 niggas ratted. Nah, they don't got no felonies. This nigga up here with the 30, he'd have been downstate 5 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Points is to the moon.
His points is to the moon. So he going to a pen, 1 going to a low, 1 going to a can. You know what I mean? But a nigga be like, wait, how you gotta know that you gotta know your paperwork, gotta know what shit mean. Like people here, you cooperated and think that you told. If you plead guilty, you cooperated. You know what I'm saying?
You say, yes, I did do that.
You say, yes, I did that. Yes, I'm accepting this time.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not going to waste your time taking me to trial, wasting money. I'm accepting this plea. You're going to get 2 points reduced. And that's how
you taking acceptance, yeah. See, I never got that because I ain't cooperating. Every time I said, fuck you, let's go to trial.
Hella niggas that came to me, yo, bro, look at this paperwork. And I'm like, bro, it don't say nothing fucked up, bro. He don't got no, but he cooperated, bro. He pled guilty, bro. Like, you got to chill.
They're gonna have a transcript of all of that.
It's always a transcript.
If a nigga motherfucker says some shit, there's some paperwork out there.
It's definitely some paperwork out there. It's good. And the docket sheets and transcripts, PSI, you know what I mean? That shit is, you know what I mean?
God willing, none of y'all niggas have to, you know what I mean?
Listen, you don't ever
have to use anything that we saying.
This shit is like, you got a different mind frame. You're actually insane because you normalizing this shit. Locking in the room at 10 o'clock, not being able to come out until they let you out.
Being told when you can shower. You know sometimes they tell you can't shower for a whole week. Sometimes 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Niggas, the jail be on lockdown. You stuck in the cell for motherfucking 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Bird bathing. With 2 other men in the cell. One other man. Sometimes 2 other men.
Degrading, my nigga. That's like it's slavery, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is fucked up.
And don't ever think for 1 minute like that shit is cool. It's okay. You know what I mean? Niggas will tell on your ass in a heartbeat. Telling you in a second. Niggas to get you out of here.
Never promoting that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Look, situations like, you think these celebrity niggas is different. Look at Big Meech right now. His paperwork all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? How many niggas put his name in songs? Free this, free that. Now niggas is like, oh, it's crazy. Like
it's just nuts because like, all right. But they pick and choose who they doing it to at this point. You know what I mean? Now they just play with that shit. I don't take even none of that shit serious. I don't even read into that because niggas doing that shit for the blogs, and it's hella niggas that's out here that's rats that they're not even playing with like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And these niggas, so it's corny. You know what I mean? I don't even want to hear a motherfucker put a nigga like Meech on blast. Not condone it. I'm just saying for the sake of content.
Right.
And not doing that, do that shit to everybody.
Right? And as you can see, the feds is ripping through hip hop right now. Like they in district battles right now. Oh, y'all took down the non-trade? We gonna take down Bad Boy.
Yeah, Rico. They throwing that Rico shit around.
We gonna take down Big U and them, but we gonna take that. Like, bruh, it's crazy. The feds is having the feel. Ain't no more gangsters, ain't no more mobsters out here. Nope. So now the hip hop industry is next.
No, but listen, they do this. This is late. They laid up for them niggas, bro. Listen, they go on 1 + 1. What equal Rico?
Just 3 or more.
What's the
3 or more? 3 or
Come
more
on,
people.
bro. It's
3 or more people.
You got a couple people. Then I'm gonna tell y'all for y'all that don't know how you get a RICO, right?
Talk to him.
How a stupid nigga could get a RICO, right? Listen to what I'm telling you right now. So don't be acting crazy when they come and they say, yeah, you getting a RICO and and you like, well, we didn't even really do that. We made 10,000 the whole thing.
Talk to him.
1.
Talk to him.
2 or more people with a fucking same color. Y'all wear the same color today? Y'all niggas is that's one. That's one of the criteria, right? 2, do crime together. Sell drugs together. Do anything illegal together. That's 2.
Conspiracy.
Now, this is how it always happens. They be waiting on 3. 3 is the 3 to 1. 3, commit a crime of violence. Want to shoot a pistol in the air, nigga.
In the air.
Just shoot it in the air. After y'all got 1 and 2 already. And they on y'all. Y'all got 1 and 2 already, and they on y'all. And shoot a pistol in the air and see if them niggas don't come and you get a RICO.
And then go on the internet and
talk about it. It's that easy.
And then go on the internet and talk about it.
Oh, that's just the layup right there.
Go make a rap song and say exactly how you did it.
Yeah.
And then get on the internet and say you smoking a pack with his name on it.
With the nigga who got
do that. Recipe for a fucking RICO case.
I'm just saying, don't just give it to him like that, bro. Like, it's that easy, my nigga. That's the layup.
If you saying you a gang member here, and you could contact another gang member there to make something happen to somebody, now you organize. You're an organized movement. You the mob. You're an organized. That's it. You're an organized movement.
That's it. Your ass to be lost, bro.
And the feds is not the fucking resort people be thinking it once was. I caught a little bit of it when I came in. Tipper 04, 05. I caught the little vending machines and the little sand pits and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, when they took on that INS contract and now gang members in the feds and that shit ain't sweet at all.
That shit up.
It's sweet. And you see how they doing the motherfucking state right now. They got the state on lockdown every day, 7 a.m. They come out, back down 7:30, 7 p.m. they out, 7:30 p.m. back there.
It's not a game.
It's not a fucking game, bro.
It's not where you want to be at, yo. There's way bigger fish to fry. There's way more money to make. You can make more money nowadays. At the end of the day, working niggas make more money than niggas on the corner.
Hell yeah.
Way more money than niggas.
And they gotta wear Pusha.
And I'm not knocking nobody hustle or nothing. I'm just saying, when you just think about it, like the amount of work you got to put in out there to even get rich, the shit that you got to deal with.
You just shopping.
And you just shopping.
If you got a plan in mind to say, all right, a truck costs $30,000, and I need $20,000 to get it going, and another $5,000 for this, $10,000 for that. I need 70 bands. And you make your 70 bands and you go ahead and do what you got to do. And you hustling to get what you got to get to. That's one thing. But just to be out here hustling, just to be on the corner, to look like you somebody.
No.
Come on, my nigga.
That's not life, my nigga. That's not real life.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to wrap this episode up. We want all you youngins out there, man, to tap in with, even if it's an uncle, cousin or brother, somebody that you can tap in with, because we don't got a lot of that anymore. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't care about the youth that's out right now. And they really do be needing us and shit.
Yeah, for sure. They got to deal with a lot of shit because it's the era that they in. It ain't no, I don't like you. I'm about to come around here and me, couple of guys, we about to fuck y'all up.
Shoot bad one.
It ain't that.
Nowadays,
you got to catch a hat. And that's spooky times. You know what I mean? Because peer pressure is a motherfucker. I know I did a lot of shit when I was younger under peer pressure. I can just imagine what the fuck these kids got.
Plus the internet.
Yeah, it's all
peer pressure plus Instagram.
Plus Instagram, you know what I mean? And to think that, you know what I mean, just to catch a hat, that's the ultimate goal in life. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's not kind of, it's nuts. You know what I mean? So they got a lot of shit they got to deal with. You know what I mean? Man. It just got figure it out. But that shit probably, I think, you know what I mean? It's like anything else with it. It's not just like drill. It's just the era that we in. I think something drastic gotta happen to make that shit, you know what I mean?
Hopefully we be able to see some type of unity amongst this world, man. But
at least just give ourselves a chance, not killing each other. Shit, we got enough shit to fight as it is.
We got enough shit to worry about as it is, but it's society, man. Society, everybody block banging, everybody, you know what I mean, part of something. You angry, you ain't got no money, you come from a single parent home, you mad because of this, you mad because of that. And a lot of motherfuckers don't really it be money issues, bro. You give these niggas some money, they gonna be different people.
No, that and drugs, you know what I'm saying?
Drugs.
The imbalance and niggas got hella guns. Like you just know, like just think about it. You know what I'm saying? We always young, you know what I mean? Whatever you did, but you you might have, it might have been a lot of times where you got saved because you didn't have as much access to motherfucking
right.
shit that can shoot 30 at any given time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get high and you do shit and really don't realize that shit to the next day. So it's like, it's that the little imbalance with the access is like,
they just got shit out here.
You gotta be
careful.
A little one, somebody, a young little, probably, you know what I mean, 12, 13, to take you out of your
You see that 12 and 14-year-old put the police down.
Yeah.
A 15-year-old killed Pop Smoke. 15 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's the era that we in right now. So you can't sleep on nobody. It's the best way to describe it is treat it like the feds. How I told you how when I went in, it was 30 feet with respect. Keep it like that, and you probably last a little while. You know what I'm saying? Because if a 12-year-old feels disrespected nowadays,
he got a 40 cal.
It's a good possibility. It might not turn out good for you. You know what I mean? So you gotta just treat everybody with respect. That's all it is, man. Respect. It's nothing pussy about being respectful, bro. It's not like to show respect. It's just some G'd up man shit. And then when somebody don't accept it, you can do two things. You can either just say, fuck it, let me go this way. And that's really gangster. You know what I'm saying? Because I got kids, I got this, and that, and the third. Or you can go ignorant gangster and you know what I mean?
And now we cases again. Looking.
But you gave yourself that opportunity to go that way. You feel more comfortable. Like I tried to avoid this shit. God, I don't know why you did this, but
I tried to avoid this shit.
I really did. You know what I mean? Type shit. So
you know how it go down.
You're ready.
I appreciate my niggas for pulling up. G War Chronicles episode 9. We gonna sign out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Appreciate my nigga Jones for pulling up. It is what it is. Let's get to it. We out, nigga. Boom.
Shit. It's Cuzzo. Shout to all my niggas locked down. We gon' get it right. Let's get it. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down. I know how it feels to wake up fucked up. The heat broke as hell, another night in the cell, the food trash. Bro in the town, sound like 2 bands. Static on the tail, get your face clapped for 2 packs. Shackled on the bus, we a long way from home now. Bitch, you was loving, ain't answering the phone now. Keep your mind focused, cause anytime it might go down. 50 clip the ball, OGs like young and slow down. Do 4 rounds, spin the yard with like-minded bosses. Story about women in bricks, Benzes and Porsches. Be the snitch out his night, get commissary extorted. Crackers on that bullshit, I swear, so it's more shit. Look close, you can see the pain in the nigga eyes. Hit the weight shack, 5 sets, 225. Free all of the guys, whether it's 5 or it's 25. Free my little bro, broken justice gave my nigga life. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down. This for real niggas, never rap, hold a block down. G-War Chronicles for all my niggas locked down. This for real niggas, got knocked holding the fam down. G-War Chronicles for all my mans locked down.